guys, so today we're going to try Wish You Well from One Well Brewing Company. Spiced Ale is what they're calling this one. 6% ABV and the canned on date is 10/2/20. So a couple days over a month old. $2.79. I did pay for this. I want to look at Untappd for the IBUs. No IBUs are listed. So let's go ahead and get this open, get it into a glass. Most One Well beers I've had, and actually I've probably had a lot of them, they're good. I wouldn't say they're overly, awesome. They're just good drinking beers. So we'll check this one out. Herb beer. Spice/herb beer is what they're calling this. There we go. So we are getting into November, close to the holiday season, so I'm guessing we're going to see a lot more of these spice beers pop up. Obviously you could make them in all different kinds. I probably would stay away from a spice IPA, but I don't think I've ever had one, especially like a spice New England IPA, but you never know. Head is dying down. Could be the spices. The carbonation looks good. What bubbles I do have left are white. Color. Caramel in color, a touch of haze. I think it's a little bit more than chill haze in there. I can see the light box and I can make out the bell sticker. Medium bubble level coming up. Let's go ahead and smell. I'm not really picking up spices. I'm picking up like a crystal, like a crystal 60 or something, a little caramel in there, very light, a little toasted bread, maybe a little bit more toasty than light toasted bread. Yeah, okay, maybe cinnamon? Maybe there's some cinnamon in there. But it's real low. But yeah, I think that caramel, that lightly toasted bread is what I pick up the most. And it's not really, when I say it, it's down there. It's not like in your face. Then maybe a touch of cinnamon. I wouldn't say spicy, but it just brings me back to cinnamon. So let's go ahead and taste. Toasted bread, that caramel is in there almost like a brown ale. That's along the lines that I would say, not a nut brown ale. Usually for my brown ales I like it nutty, but this seems like that's the base. You get a little sweetness in there. Medium, I almost don't want to say, we'll just go medium. Medium toasted bread with that caramel sweetness is what I'm getting, but there's something on the very back like a spice. Maybe it's cinnamon. It's weird because usually in cinnamon or beers that have cinnamon in it, at least I do, I kind of get it through the whole palate. In this, it seems like it's way in the back. Then even in the aftertaste, that caramel toasted bread takes over in this beer and just like covers it up. Between light and medium, probably in the middle. Let's go a little bit more. Let's pour the rest in here and see if it changes at all. Looking to see if it said what spices were in there. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's about it. If anything, I would go with, you get a little caramel, probably 60, I'm guessing, I could be wrong, And the grain bill, the malt, lightly toasted, light to medium toasted malt in there. And that's about it. On this, I'd probably have to go with a 3.75 out of 5. I think it's fine. It's drinkable. It's easy drinking. If you're having a holiday feast or something, I could see drinking on this. It's not going to wreck your palate. The bitterness isn't up. You're not getting alcohol. A little breadiness, and that goes with most feasts, food feasts. So 3.75 out of 5. Let's check on tap, see if they say anything what it was made with. So one of my friends has checked it in but didn't rate it. 159 people checked it in, average 3.79. They do not give a description at all. So, okay. So for the style guidelines, they say cinnamon, light, smooth, ginger, grassy. So I would say cinnamon is about the only thing I get. Maybe some people are getting ginger, but at least my friends don't show it. So this is the first, spice ale that I've had this year. So we'll see how many more I pick up. But I would say if you're into spice ales going into the holiday season, if you can get this in your area, I would pick up one. $2.49. I think it's definitely worth it. If you enjoyed this video, check some more out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.